foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakbadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Peace and blessing, salutations to the Akim, the whole elect out there that's pushing the truth with best and sincerity. Shalom, Akim, Shalom. And this to the Akim and to the believers out there, all right? Because we come to that time, you know, the mark of the beast, which is this is the year Karagma, you know, and the mark of the beast is steady pushing forward, all right? And that's why a great king, you know, he told us these words, all right? In that time, when that time comes, when it's going to be mandatory to get it. Let's get, okay, already, this is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 28, and it says, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell, all right? That's going into, you know, don't fear the so-called Esau Edom, the so-called white man in that time, you know, when that ship is mandatory and they, you know, they put you to death, all right? You know, you're supposed to fear Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, all right? This is Revelation chapter 2. No, Shalaki, Revelation 1. Shalaki, all right, Shalaki. Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life, all right? That's talking about the elect, you know, the 144,000, all right? And believers out there, you know, because the 2/3, they gonna receive the mark. They're gonna receive the image. And that's why we on the highways and byways and explain to them what's gonna happen if you get that chip, all right? You know, you're not gonna be able to buy. Or what shall I? Let's go to it. This is Revelation chapter 1, verse 16. Shalaki, verse 16. Shalaki, I just had it. Shalaki, bear with me, phone tripping. This shit right here, Shalaki. Revelation 13, chapter 16. Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls us all, both small and great. All right? You know, people that's well off, you know what I'm saying? Which is, you know, children, you know, and adults, rich and poor. You know, that's the rich elites. You know what I'm saying? Not the elite Salaki, but, you know, basketball players, football players, you know what I'm saying? Free and bind, you know, the ones that's out, you know, walking around freely, and the ones that's in the prison house to receive a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads. All right? That's that mark of the beast. And it says, and that no man might buy or sell. You're not going to buy nothing, no food, no pay your rent. You're not going to be able to buy gas, water. You won't be able to do nothing in society. Save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let them hear that have understanding, count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right. So you get that mark, you know what I'm saying? You get the chip, you better do all those things. But it's going to be a day where the chip is going to be mandatory. All right, it's going to be mandatory where you're not going to be able to, you know, if you don't get the chip, you're not going to be able to buy or sell, all right? and you know, the elect, you know, Lord willing, He's gonna put the Spirit on the elect men, from the elders, apostles, and on down to the brethren, to, you know, to refuse that chip. All right, and going back to that Matthew 10:28. All right, it said what? Fear Him that cannot kill a, you know, kill a soul. You know what I'm saying? You fear the one that can kill a soul. You fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, fear the so-called fleshly man, the so-called white man Edomite. You know, Hebrew Edomite, because that's what he's gonna do when you don't want to get that chip. All right, you know, because there's gonna be a destruction coming. You know, this place is gonna get destroyed, and you don't want to get yourself caught up in, you know, in this twist with the 2/3. All right, this is Revelation chapter 2, verse. This is Revelation 2, verse 7. Say, he that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. All right. To him that overcometh will I give to eat of the tree of life, which is in the midst of the paradise of Yahweh. All right. That's the everlasting life. That's that salvation, that deliverance. All right. And before that destruction of America come, you know, Yahweh told us, Yahweh Shem Yahushua told us how we're going to get saved out of here. And it says right here, and I heard a number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all tribes of the children of Israel. All right, because we've been scattered. We've been scattered all the four corners of the earth. So we've been scattered, all right? And once that number is sealed, you know, it's going down. It's going down. And it's Revelation 16. If you get that chip, this is what it is. It says, and I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go forth your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vials upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and a grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship the image. All right, that's going into, you know, the society. That first and foremost, that microchip that getting implanted in your skin. You know, charagma. And second of all, talk about the image, the philosophies, you know, the government system, you know, that new world order, what they trying to implement. All right. And it says, go down to and then, you know, so you don't want to get caught up in that day, you know, when that microchip be implemented. All right. You have faith, enduring. This is Revelation. I did that Revelation. I did that with Salaki. All right. Because this day is coming. Akim is right around the corner. Right. It's getting closer and closer. You know, when I notice when I go to work, I get up for 5 in the morning. I get to work, make it there for 6. Not going off topic, but just to state that how the times are moving fast. You know, I get up, go to work for 5, get up for 5, go to work for 6. It seems like 2 hours then passed in less than a couple minutes. 8 hours then passed in less than a couple minutes, and I'm already clocking out, going home. It's like I haven't even been at the job that long, and I just got here. It's time to go already. So if the times are speeded up, for the elect's sake. All right. This is Matthew's 24:13. It says, it reads, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Verse 14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come, And that's going on right now, all right? But if you endure to the end, you're going to get that what? That crown of everlasting life. And we are on highways and byways. Lord willing, we are the men of the elect, you know. Out there on the highways and byways, we preaching the gospel of the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And it's being preached to all four corners of the earth. So this prophecy, all right? So just like this prophecy right here, I'm reading, it came to pass, you know, the same read, Shalakia. Just like this prophecy I'm reading in Matthew 24 and verse 14, that this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto the nations, and then shall the end come. That's why the times is speeding up. That's why the mark of the beast, the year Karagma, you see the RFID microchip is being implemented, and it's being, you know, voluntarily, where people can voluntarily get it, but soon it's gonna be, it's gonna be involuntary. It's gonna be mandatory for you to get that chip, all right? It's gonna be mandatory for you to get that chip. You know, so I'm gonna end it with that. First and foremost, I'm gonna give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Wakafadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing, salutation to the brothers out there that's pushing this work and doing it in his best sincerity. Keep enduring, keep pushing, Aki. We almost out of here. The year Karagma, the microchip is on his way. All right, keep doing his work. Let's get out of here, brothers. Shalom, Kwang Yasharala, Baba Ball.